not freaking out. What happened?
Yeah, they were standing out. They were standing outside having a chat, and then they came in and they were talking whatever, blah blah blah. And then I saw Rob go, "It's not raining outside." And then their conversation ensued, and then Rob had a napkin and he was wiping the stuff off, and then and then they were like, and then everyone went to wash their hands. I think so.
That's supposed to be like great luck.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Buy a
Lottery ticket, yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, I didn't hear the story. I'm talking to Mans, he didn't tell me anything, then he comes out here and tells me.
I wanted to say that.
Thank you, Jason Mans.
Anyway.
I am extremely sorry you have to wake up on a Sunday with me. Are y'all, is anybody else having a fun time with the jet lag? Yeah, cheers for jet lag. All right, I don't want to waste anybody's time. Good morning, gang. Hi, guys, gals. All right, I can't see much, but I can kind of see there's a figure. It seems to be corporeal. Hi, how are you? Good morning, you're awesome, how are you? Your microphone, I can give you mine. Do we have, I'm looking around with that sound person. Oh, there we go. Let there be light. Did you break the microphone?
Oh, that's usually you.
Is it that time already? Yeah, let me get prepared for this.
Sorry, good morning.
Don't be sorry. Good morning.
I started watching just a few years ago, and I watched 9 seasons in 2 weeks, and I haven't regretted a single second.
You watched 9 seasons in 2 weeks?
Yes.
Oh, God. How much did you sleep during those 2 weeks?
Not much. I was sick at home with the flu. So my question is, so you recently ran quite a few marathons.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask, how the hell did you run a marathon in Austin with the heat and the humidity?
It was difficult. I don't know if I've told this story, but I ran, we ran 2 marathons for charity, Seattle and Boston. Yeah, and a lot of you guys donated as well. I've seen some wonderful people, and I feel like I should post some of the emails that we've received from the Dream Big Foundation about what the money donated has been going to, because it's pretty cool. So yeah, the Austin Marathon was one of these, after the Seattle Marathon, which we did, you know, the Bad Idea tour, I bought Epsom salts from a pharmacy in Seattle, and I put a bunch of Epsom salts in the bathtub after the marathon. And I sat in the bathtub and I was like, that was amazing. And so I grabbed my phone and signed up for the Austin Marathon, which tells me something about my mental state. And I was like, this hurt so bad. When's the one in Austin? And so we did the Austin. Didn't really announce it. It was more one of those, I just want to see what I would do if it was just kind of like me hanging out. Luckily it was in February, so it wasn't super hot. But the marathon was on a Sunday, and on Friday, my buddy, who I was running the marathon with, at 10 p.m., he had never run a marathon. I'm saying this like, I'm a marathoner, I had done one. And he texted me like, hey man, what you up to? This is 10 p.m. on Friday night. And I was like, well, just hanging out. Like Jen and I are talking in our kitchen, and he lives, a couple miles away. He was like, man, I'm nervous about Sunday, like, my head's spinning. And I was like, well, do you want to hang out for a little bit, like have a drink? He lives down the street, let's have a glass of wine. He was like, yeah, coming over. I was like, wow. And so Jen's like, all right, y'all have fun. And so he came over and we opened a bottle of wine. This is Friday now around like 11 p.m. The marathon is Sunday at 6 a.m., 7 a.m. And so we have glass of wine, and then the bottle, I think, was broken, so it was empty, so we opened another bottle of wine. It's now like 12:30 a.m., 1 a.m., and we're like, well, how'd this wine get empty? So we opened a third bottle of wine. Garbage and shit. And then he's like, I think I'm staying here tonight. So he slept over. The next day I went got an IV drip. Like, you know, I don't have IV drips. Felt terrible. So the Austin Marathon was difficult, not because of the weather, but because I was hungover from 2 days. But still got through it. Had a good time. I don't know, keep your feet moving and we'll get through it. I'm doing another one in Switzerland in July. So. Thank you so much. And I will not break my microphone.
Sure.
Good morning.
Good morning. My question is, do you remember the first time someone asked you for a photo or autograph or recognized you on the street?
Fun. So, I don't know if this was the first time, but I remember going to, has anybody here been to Los Angeles before? Been to the Universal City Walk? Yeah, okay. So there's a place called the Universal City Walk next to Universal Studios in Los Angeles. And I don't know if this was the first time necessarily, but this was the first time I remember. It was during Gilmore Girls days. I want to say it was like maybe season 1 of Gilmore Girls. And my buddy Ryan Merriman and I, who I shot a film with in Australia called Ring of Endless Light. I don't know what it was called. It was a Disney Channel movie. And he was living with me in LA. So it must have been season 2 of Gilmore Girls. And we went to Universal City Walk. And this girl came up and she was like, hey, she had a backpack on. Like, hey, can I take a picture? I'm a fan. And I was like, cool, of course. And so we take a picture and speculate. This is long before selfies and iPhones. This is 2001. And then she's like, you want to get an autograph? And I was like, sweet, of course. And she opened her backpack and had a picture of me, not just me. It was like a teen Bop magazine or something, like a teenager magazine. I guess I was a teenager, so. And I remember going like, this is so strange. Like, how weird that she had it. And she had a few pictures of a few people, and maybe she hung out there hoping to meet somebody. I hope I wasn't the first celebrity she met, because that'd be very disappointing. But that's the first time I remember. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, hi. I didn't see her first.
One of the ways I deal with one of the ways I deal with my illness is listening to music, and very recently I've gotten into podcasts. One of my favorite podcasts is called My Favorite Murder, and so I was wondering if you listen to podcasts and if you have any favorites.
I listen to My Favorite Murder all the time. It pisses Jen off because we'll drive back and forth somewhere and I'll turn it on. She's like, stop it, this gives me nightmares. Yeah, My Favorite Murder is amazing. Things you should know. And I am unabashedly obsessed with Joe Rogan's podcast. And he seems like a pugilist, but he's not. He's a pretty erudite, intellectual fella that asks great questions. It's almost like people use. I'm not gonna say that. Yes. So, My Favorite Murder, things you should know, and the Joe Rogan Experience. It's very like he interviews a lot of fighters, which I enjoy, mixed martial arts. But he also interviews a lot of theologians and philosophers and psychiatrists and nutritionists. Like he has a very broad spectrum of who he has on the show, and I highly recommend it. Yeah.
May I ask how you got into My Favorite Murder? Or how you came across them?
Honestly, I feel like I know exactly who. Sorry, that was Jen, it wasn't Jen. It was a girl named Robin on our show, who I call Robin, who's the head prop master. I think she's in a few pictures like tying us up. So she's the head on-set prop master. Her name is Robin, and she was talking about it. I don't know why she was talking about it, but we on set, we're doing 12-hour days, 15-hour days, and I think she brought it up. She was like, oh, because she lives on the island. Sorry, this seems like a verbal diarrhea. Yeah, so she was talking about it, so I downloaded one and became addicted.
Well, I'm happy that we found really knows.
Yeah, there you go. The little guitar solo at the beginning. Yeah, thank you.
Good morning.
During the sixth season, we learned after a few episodes that Sam doesn't have a soul, so I wanted to ask if you, as Jared, knew that you were playing soulless Sam from the start.
Great question. So when Swan Song happened at the end of season 5, I think Genevieve and I were already living in Austin, but I had a trip to Los Angeles for a photo shoot or something, and so I wanted to go see, because when Eric Kripke, at the end of season 5, Eric Kripke left, and Sarah Gamble took over, and I think this was the first time, literally in, I guess, 5 seasons and counting, that I had gone to the writer's room. Because we put it in the paper, and so I was just sort of like the actor, like keep your head down, do your work, show up on time, hit your marks, know your lines. And so I went to the writer's room in the summer, probably May or June of whatever it would have been, 2010, and met with Sarah Gamble, and just wanted to say like, hey, just show my face. I know she'd been writing for the show for a while. She's wildly talented. I'd always loved the way she wrote Sam. She's incredibly talented anyways, as you all know from anybody who watches The Magicians, which is awesome, an awesome show. Maybe I'll be on it in 2 years. Yeah, so I sat down to meet, and I was like, hey, nice to see you, congratulations on running the show, I guess. I don't know if that's like a congratulations or I'm sorry. And then, do you have any plans? And she looked at me and was like, yeah, so next year Sam comes back, because, I kind of died at the end of season 5, so I was like, how are you going to do this? And she said, you're going to be back, obviously, but you're going to be soulless. And I was like, ooh. I had no idea, it was like, yeah, you speak Greek now. I was sort of going, I don't know what in the world to do. And so I was incredibly scared, I guess would be the most easily translatable word. I was nervous. I didn't know. I was like, how do you play somebody who's soulless? Like, what do you do? Like, how do you? Usually, as an actor, you try and pull from your past experiences. I guess that's what I try and do. So I was like, I don't know how to play somebody who's soulless. So I went home, and when I would jog or work out or do whatever, I would think about, like, okay, what would somebody who didn't have a soul? What do I think of a soul? What do I think it entails? What do I think of bodies? What would somebody without that do? I don't want to just be like weirdo, Christian Bale and American Psycho. So I wasn't psychotic, I was soulless. So it was certainly nerve-wracking. But in hindsight, it was one of my favorite iterations of Sam to play ever, possibly ever. So I was happy to play, like, what other TV show gets to do that? So I was very excited. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Thanks very much.
In season 14, the brothers spent many episodes being apart. So can we hope that this will change in the final season?
Well, I really enjoy not being around dancing. I'm teasing. Okay, come on. I kid. Yeah, I feel like season 15. I hope there's a lot of. I don't think there'd be any way to properly wrap up Supernatural. I don't know the best to finish it. But I love the idea of it coming full circle to where it almost ends the way it started. I don't know. I'm saying ends because I think nothing in Supernatural ever really ends. But I hope there's a lot of the brothers. I hope they're trying to make the world a better place, and I hope they whatever happens at the end, I hope it's together, I suppose.
I'm from Antwerp in in Belgium, and we do a lot of marathon runnings too, just saying.
Oh, really? Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Just so you know.
So you're Belgish. It's early. Belgianish?
Yeah.
Belgian?
Yeah.
Belgianish.
Flemish.
I know. My wife's family is Flemish. So.
Leuven. I remember.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember.
Nice. They're Leubenish. Leubenish.
I'm Antwerpian or whatever.
That's right. Perfect.
My question was there ever a point in the unfolding of the show where you ever considered not continuing in the role of Sam?
Yes. It didn't have anything to do with Sam or Supernatural. It had more to do with me kind of dealing with stuff I wasn't aware I needed to deal with, you know, just with the mental health issues and whatnot. And I was pretty stressed out. I know when the show, so there's a funny, before the show started, I had been on Gilmore Girls for 5 years, and I was living in Los Angeles and going back home to San Antonio, Texas when I had time off, back and forth. And I bought a house. This would have been 2004-ish. And I was like, okay, I'm tired of traveling. I want to be home. I have 2 dogs. I have a girlfriend. Like, I want to have magazine subscriptions, as weird as it sounded. Answer my own mail. I was tired of living kind of out of a suitcase. And so when Supernatural came up, I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is filming here, 3 miles from my house. It's an awesome show. I love the characters. I know the director. I love the producers and if I could be a part of the show, it's amazing. And so then when I got hired and we shot the pilot in Los Angeles, I was super, super, super excited. I was like, oh my God, I hope the show goes forever. It's near my house, I have my dogs, I don't have to live in a hotel. And then we filmed the pilot, we got picked up, we did the upfronts, so we just came from the upfronts in New York 2 days ago or 3 days ago, whatever, Thursday, US time. And so I was like, this is amazing. Like, this is, I can have my cake and eat it too. This is a perfect situation. And so we get picked up.